You should walk up. You see you're clicking here? You're like, okay, but I'm scared. Well, who are you scared of? Why are you clicking back? I mean, okay, Alistar can be there, but you can just back off if you see him. Because you see you're clicking here. You're like, okay, but I'm scared. Like, these are like, you see this clicking? And you see, imagine you EQ her. Boop. Pretty good, half HP. You're not gonna kill her, but you chunk her. And here, let's see what you're gonna do. Why is she? This is, okay, she's getting a minion. We're not even looking to punish. This is not good. We're basically, so the mistake is not looking to punish enemies in the early game and playing too safe. What's going on, guys? Besides here, and into this video we will learn exactly how to play AD carry properly. Macro, decision making, wave management, all of these things are gonna be touched in this video. We're gonna learn it together in this VOD review that I made for a player that wanted to get out of low elo. For those of you who are the first time here, my name is Bizais, and on this channel I post videos on how to get better in League of Legends. So if you wanna improve in LoL 10 times faster, make sure you like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Remember that what you're seeing right now is a premium personalized coaching session. This guy booked his coaching with me when he was hard stuck in Silver 2 with around 45% win rate. Right now, after around 2 weeks, he climbed instantly to Gold 2 just from one coaching session. This is another person that climbed from Platinum to Master Tier with my coaching. Here is another guy, Gold to Master Tier, currently actually pushing for Grandmaster with my coaching. Are you tired of feeling stuck in your current rank and unable to climb the ladder? Or do you find yourself struggling to convert winning games and make progress? If you're serious about improving in League of Legends and you want to get your gameplay to the next level, go ahead and book your own personalized coaching session and start instantly. I'll see you in the session. First things first, there are a lot of things in this game. Like I have a lot of places, so this is all of the things. This is not gonna take less than 30 minutes for sure. Okay, we're gonna go step by step. We're just gonna be a combination between two, because what you do in the first game, you do in the second game as well. Very funny. Okay, tell me how you wanna play this lane level 1 in terms of the wave.
Well, I would like to poke Alistar a bit if possible, but
yes.
Otherwise just get level 2 first to make sure they don't engage level 2 against level 1.
True. Why do you need level 2 in this lane?
Well, if just to protect from the engage.
How can they engage on you level 1?
No, I mean, if they get level 2 first.
Oh wait, so if you have a way that you can zone them from getting level 2 advantage.
Yes.
So you're saying that you don't need level 2, it's just you want them to not get level 2.
Yes.
True. So what I'm asking you now is, do you need to get level 2 to prevent them to get level 2? Or can you do something else without pushing the wave and getting level 2? Can you do something else?
Just by poking, maybe?
Okay. My question right here, Gami, is level 2 for you, specifically for this matchup. How does this help you?
I mean, my level 2 is pretty strong, so maybe I can prevent engages.
Varus level 2 is strong, you're saying?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, it's
not
that
Tristana
much,
though.
no,
Yeah.
it's not Tristana, no.
It is okay, but I mean, any level 2 is strong. You just want to ask yourself if you must get level 2 to make this champion work, basically. And for Varus, it's like not really, I mean, okay, you're gonna have W, sure. It's good, but it's not like Lucian or, you know, now I have the dash or Tristana or a champion at the level 2, he can do a lot. And MF doesn't really need to get level 2, realistically speaking.
I'd say, yeah, MF doesn't really, but I'd say Varus level 1 is terrible and level 2 is average.
Okay, so how is Alistar level 2? 1.
Very good.
So Alistar level 1 is very good, right?
No, level 2.
Level 2, okay. And level 1?
Very bad.
Yes. So it's horrible. So right now, let's see. So you're trying to get the minions here. What should be your goal right now in terms of the minions?
To keep them in the middle of the lane
True, but how do you make sure they don't get level 2?
by zoning them off the way.
Okay.
But
Why can't you do that?
Why can't I do that?
Yeah, sorry, just keep going. What did you want to say?
I'm not sure. Well, I think it's a bit hard to zone them off the wave.
True, why?
because I don't have that much damage.
Okay, what can Alistar do if you zone him?
Nothing.
What can Kai'Sa do if you just throw E at her?
Nothing too.
Okay, so then what about MF? How can she function into these two champions? Do you think MF has any problems in terms of she's scared or something like this?
No.
So she doesn't have any problems. So right here, if this is Gumayushi doesn't need to get level 2 advantage. So you don't need to push the lane too hard. But I'm saying you don't need to push the lane too hard because you need to push. Because you don't just want to like sit here and poke, because then Kai'Sa uses Q on the minions, Alistar gets the relics on the minions, and they get level 2. So what I'm saying right here is that when you are in the lane, you need to acknowledge that you don't need level 2, it's just you want to make sure they don't get level 2. So as long as you have more minions than them, and you zone them, if they don't get level 2, you're fine. You don't need to get level 2 yourself. You can just play for zoning. So what I'm saying is that now, after you get these 3 minions, you should create a minion lead advantage. Like let's say you kill this minion, and after you kill this minion, all what you have to do is not get level 2 push, but just walk up right here and poke them. Because if you have a minion lead, if we have 3 and they have 2, that will mean that they will not get level 2. And then MF and Varus level 1, they are strong compared to Kai'Sa, Alistar, which they are useless. So then you're gonna get level 2 anyways, so you can poke anyways, because level 2 is okay on Varus. But you can also zone them. So this is what you should have done. Because you see what you did? Here you just chill. You shouldn't really chill. I like in a way that you're zoning, but get a CS. Step number 1 is maintain a CS lead. 1 or 2 minions. You don't need more. You don't need to like, okay, but I'm gonna push into the tower. You don't need to push into the tower. You just get 1 minion. And after that, like right now, since you have 2 casters extra here, you can just look to zone and E. This auto attack is bad and unnecessary. Look at MF. MF was doing the right thing. Your clicks here. So when I saw this pattern, I saw, yes, Antoine is a player that he's not inting, but he's not gonna carry games. Because he has patterns that are forcing himself to just be a decent player, a player that doesn't int, but a player that is not carrying. A player that is consistent, doesn't die, but doesn't do the best damage. So this is the pattern. And then I was like, okay, but maybe it's a coincidence. And then I checked this game, which is actually very funny now. It's exactly the same thing. It's Ashe Senna against Janna Kai'Sa. Kai'Sa has less range than both champions here. Janna is super useless in terms of range. So you should do the same thing. Step number 1, get prio with 1 or 2 minion lead. Step number 2, only zone them. So here, let's see what you're gonna do. So you're gonna W. So you're gonna try to push. This is very good. Let's see. Are you gonna push here? So hitting the minions constantly is the step number 1. Get the minion lead. And after you get minion lead, you should look to poke them. So right now, what should you be doing right now? Is this step number 1 or step number 2? $5. If you have problems improving and getting better in the game faster, but you cannot afford booking coaching, on my Patreon you can access more than 627 VOD reviews, premium videos about how to wave management, mid-game macro, and tier lists that will show you the best champions to climb and to improve for your elo. And these are not on YouTube. This is only on Patreon. They're exclusive. This is just $5. Go ahead and check it right now.
We should get the minion lead.
Yes, you should get the minion lead, which is step number 1. And after you do it, you should look to poke. But as you can see, here, did you see your clicks? It doesn't feel like this is a thing that you're using. Because it feels like you're trying to poke. It feels like you're going with the flow. You're like, okay, but you know, Kai'Sa walks up, let me go for auto attack. Of course, you can break the rule. But as a rule of thumb, you should like get a CS lead before going to poke. Let's see what we're gonna do here. Because I think you're actually getting it at some point. No, they actually got prior here. Yes. And then they go in here. I see. And then this happens. Yeah, so this is the same concept. So you can use it every game when it's like a poke matchup like this. Okay. So it's push first and then poke. And then, of course, you had this pattern repeating itself a few times. 720. Here, you create a minion lead. And now, after you create a minion lead, as you can see, what should you do with Kai'Sa right here?
I should zone her out of the ring.
Yeah, how do you do that?
Just by standing like right above the cannon minion, maybe.
Yeah, exactly. You should walk up. You see you're clicking here? You're like, okay, but I'm scared. Well, who are you scared of? Why are you clicking back? I mean, okay, Alistar can be there, but you can just back off if you see him. Because you see you're clicking here. You're like, okay, but I'm scared. Like, these are like, you see this clicking? And you see, imagine you EQ her. Boop. Very good, half HP. You're not gonna kill her, but you chunk her. And here, let's see what you're gonna do. Why is she? This is, okay, she's getting a minion. We're not even looking to punish. This is not good. We're basically, so the mistake is not looking to punish enemies in the early game and playing too safe.
Yeah.
Okay. The next mistake. This is a relatively big. I would say, because if you do this on consistent basis, people like, if I play Vayne against you, you're probably just gonna let me farm, which is concerning because, I mean, Vayne late game or Twitch or Jinx or Kog'Maw, it's gonna be hard to play for you. Okay, so we did this. We're not gonna talk about this. We didn't get a CS lead and then look to poke. You tried to poke instantly, and also here it was just an Alistar, so you were very, very scared of Alistar here. He couldn't get level 2. Like, for example, now when he's walking up, these clicks are bad. You should just click upwards here. Look at this. These clicks are not necessary. Alistar, you know what Alistar range is? This is the range of Alistar. He literally can't use Q unless he flashes Q. I mean, or stand still or something crazy, but he can't do anything. So now, you're walking up. Look at your clicks. You see your clicks? It's super, super safe. He's like, okay, but I'm scared. Well, are you scared? You have more minions. You're gonna get level 2. They are very far from getting level 2. Why are we clicking back? We need to punish. And then here you got level 2. But as you can see, okay, Varus is strong at level 2. Well, I mean, he's not weak, but it's not really what makes the champion good. What makes the champion good is his range and his ability to poke. So as you can see, now you're full mana. And being full mana is bad because you're not using your mana regeneration. Had you used your E in the beginning a little bit more, then she's more chunked and you use mana regeneration more. Okay. Your wave is slow pushing to them. Now, this is fine. This is the second wave. Okay, right here. How is your wave right now?
It's still slow pushing.
True. It's slow pushing. So right now you're slow pushing. This is fine. You can keep the wave here for a little bit. Okay, what should be your worry right now after you get these 2 minions?
The jungler.
True. What is the best timing to go for a ward in the next 5 seconds?
Right now, after killing this minion.
Exactly. In the next 5 seconds, the best timing to go for a ward is, well, exactly in the next 5 seconds, go for a ward. Exactly, because all of the minions are healthy. Perfect. You didn't do it, which again, 3 minutes in the game, some crazy in the head jungle that level 3 ganks you, could gank you. So here, if this is Gumayushi, he goes right here. He just wards his brush. Yes, he wards right here. He doesn't go deeper because one, they have good setup. So if the guy is there, it's just bad. And he also doesn't want to lose the minion. So he's gonna go for a ward. Maximum maybe here at the extremity of the brush, but that's all. And then he's gonna look to do what with the wave. So after he wards, what is he gonna do with the wave?
Crash it.
Yes, why do we need to crash it?
Because it's slow pushing anyway, and
Yes.
it's safer to crash it than...
Yes, exactly. Do you remember what you did here?
I don't actually.
Yes, you just chilled. Which is like, okay, I will just wait a bit, you know. Okay, let me hit Alistar a little bit. Well, true. I mean, that's fine. You hit Alistar, you punish him a bit. But now you should just hit the minions like a maniac. Look at you. You're like, okay, but you know, I'm gonna play safe. I'm gonna chill. And I'm like, no, push, because you're gonna die. This MF, this is very funny. Because if you push the wave, MF can never die here. But if enemy jungle is smart, because of our wave management here, enemy jungle can kill MF because they're not gonna jump on you. They're gonna jump on MF. So very oftenly, AD carry wave management can kill supports. And they won't even know. And now he's like, okay, we need to push. Oh, we need to push. And I'm like, please, push. You're like, no, I wanna chill. The word timing is okay, even though it's 3:30. It's very late. He could have ganked you a while ago, but at least you need to push. You didn't push, you see this? You see this? Now you pushed. True, but it's like 40 seconds after, and I'm like, okay, but maybe it's a coincidence. And guess what? This happened in this game as well. I think around 8 minutes, I'm not sure.
Okay.
So, like, it's wave management. So wave management, particularly understanding when the wave is in a overextended position and when we need to trigger the crush. And the mistake was we are closer to the enemy tower with a slow push wave into them, and instead of just crushing like a maniac, we just chill and not auto deck the minions at all. Okay, good. And here I'm like, okay, good. What options do we have right now in terms of what you can do here? So if this is Gumayushi, what is Gumayushi gonna think about right now?
I can recall.
True. One is recall, yes.
But or I can, if there's something to do in river, but right now there isn't.
That isn't true. Okay. Or just stay and poke him into the tower. What do you think? What do you think is gonna tell you what you should be doing right now? What is worth doing right now? There are multiple things, but what do you think? First of all, what do you think we should do right here?
I think I should poke them in the tower because it's safe since Zed is close and we have a ward.
Yeah.
And I don't really have a reason to recall right now with 700 gold.
Yeah, you have like double longsword. So
Yeah.
in this case, since you have MF here and she can poke release the Kai'Sa, you have your Q, you have your E, it's pretty okay to poke, even though you have to be careful of the Alistar, and Zed is around. You could consider staying and looking to poke them. At the same time, if you don't know, you can exert a lot of pressure on them and they are healthy, which they are kind of are. You can always go recall and buy double longsword, or if you play right here, let's say a scaler, which don't really play, but if you play like a scaler, you can go for Carl or something. In this case, it's very close. I think this depends on your playstyle. Usually since you have MF here, you can poke them. But normally, if they are too healthy for you to actually kill them or to pressure them reliably in the tower, just recall. You can never go recall. You can never go wrong with the recall. And here I like the heal. I like how we play this here. But you had to think about this, which I don't think you did think. Because in another matchup, you just recall here. If you have Yuumi here, I would just insta recall. There is no reason to stay in lane with Yuumi if I don't know that I can kill them. Because Yuumi wants to scale, so recalling is just gonna longer the lane. So she got caught, beautiful heal before the ignite. You should just stay in front of her right here.
Why did I not stay in front?
Why should we stay in front?
Oh. To block the Kai'Sa W, maybe?
Exactly. And if you do it, look at her. She wouldn't be able to die, or worst case scenario, she will die, but a lot later. You didn't see this play, did you?
If
To like
what?
tank it.
Yeah, I did not think about that, man.
Okay. Perfect. And now let's see what you're gonna do. Now you're gonna stay in the lane. The guy is here. Kai'Sa is gonna push you. We talked about the G2 recall. We talked about tank the Kai'Sa W. That sounds good. Let's talk about important things here. So 920. Okay. 920 is this one. You come back in the lane phase. That's fine. You're taking this. This is completely okay. And now I said, hey, you shouldn't really push here. Why did I say that though? Because you have enough power to push, right? You look at your items.
Because Kai'Sa is already on the way back, so...
Exactly. There is a difference
1v9.
if you're pushing this wave when you have these items. When she just recalled, like you just saw her, she just recalled and you push. There is a difference if she recalls now and you go, you clear these minions, you walk even more and then you push that minion. So if she just recalled and you know you can crush it in time and make her lose, usually it's good to consider pushing a non-cannon wave like you did because you have items. But because she recalled like 15 seconds ago, unless something is happening on the river or you want to invade or you want to get a tower or something crazy like this, you should play slow and look to slow push.
Yes. Okay.
Perfect. So let's see, because you push. Alistar got a free roam, and then here you just look to try to get the plates. Doesn't really work out. You're gonna waste a bit of time here, but nothing you can do because you have no MF here, unfortunately. It's what's gonna happen here. Try to Q. When you Q, be careful because you're gonna Q. You queued all of the minions here, right? So
Yes.
so try to Q on an angle where you just hit only one minion, just stay back and just try to Q max range. Just hit this one and then that's all. Just a subtle thing. But let's go to the elephants.
Yeah, I did not mean to hit the casters there.
Ah, okay, I see. So you thought about it. That sounds good. Okay. Perfect. So right here, you're getting pushed in, and that is fine. Kai'Sa is recalling right here. And I asked you, why did you stop her? What did you tell me here?
I don't know. I should. I said I didn't think about it, but now that I think about it, it was probably correct to stop her. Because
What are the advantages of stopping her?
Well, I can stop her and freeze the wave and zone her from the CS with my ult and MF.
True.
Ult. Well, MF doesn't have ult, but
What if they
I
engage
think
on you?
Well, Alistair left the lane, but I don't think they can engage on me when I'm this close to my tower.
Okay, true, so it will be greedy for them. The alternative is letting her recall. Are there any benefits of letting her recall in this specific situation?
Not really.
Think more, think more.
I mean, if I freeze the waves, I can
Yes.
deny the whole wave that's coming in.
Okay, in what sense deny? What does she lose?
Well, the wave dies, no?
Oh, yeah, so she loses what?
The golden XP.
Well, okay, so does she lose the experience if you don't stop her?
Yes.
Okay, because you're thinking that you can zone her, right?
Oh, you mean if I stop her?
If you stop her, let's say,
Yeah.
and she stays in the lane, does she get the gold of the minions that die?
No.
Probably not. Does she get the experience?
Maybe.
Yes, true. Because, I mean, you can try to zone her, but the range in which you can get the experience is basically, well, it's
Yeah,
actually this
she'll
range.
She'll get most of it.
It should get most of it. So are there any benefits of you letting her recall here?
Well, I guess I deny the experience.
Yeah. So there is a point like here. This is why I asked you. Because I was like, maybe this guy is like insane is more. Like maybe he's like doing it on purpose. And this is why I was like, what did you think when you didn't stop her? Because if you tell me, I know that if I don't stop her, I'm gonna freeze and she's also gonna lose the experience, I'll be like, what the heck? Why are we gold? But this is why I asked you first, because I was like, maybe he doesn't know it and he just randomly did it. So there are big benefits of not stopping her here, because you can just freeze and she's gonna get denied the experience and the gold. So here it will just depend on her health. If she's low HP, I would always stop her, because if she's low and I freeze, I can also kill her. But if she's full HP, I'll also always not stop her, because I mean, why would I stop her when I can deny XP and gold? So here it just depends on her health. But she was full HP and you not stopping her, it was good. It was really good. Again, not the right thought process, but it was good. And then here you're like, okay, but I can freeze, well, true. And then MF is like, okay, I mean, I wanna push. And you're like, no, I don't wanna push. And here you're like, fuck it, she just screwed the wave. I need to push now, right?
Yeah. Yes.
True. So you have two options here. She screwed my wave, let me push. Or she screwed my wave, let me ping her first and adapt. She screwed your wave. What do you think is the wave state right here?
Well, my wave is gonna slow push soon, maybe.
You sure? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 minions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah. Okay.
So even if she screwed the wave, it's still okay. It's still okay wave the freeze. Okay, it's not gonna be a big freeze like it was, but it's gonna be fine. So here, what I would personally do, I would ping her danger, bro, don't push my wave. And I'll try to freeze. She will probably stop and I'll try to freeze. But if she also uses Q on the minions and auto attacks, I'm not gonna do the normal gold danger 6 times pings my support. No, I tried one time, she doesn't listen. Then I got to step number 2, which is shit. Now she screwed my wave completely. Now I just crash. So you see the difference? Okay. You're basically having a solution where you try to kind of make her think like you do, but if it doesn't matter, like usually I try to do maximum 2 pings, maximum, because I don't want to like kill them, because any players are very you know them. 2 pings, see what she does. If she just screwed out my minions like this and she doesn't hit at all after, I freeze. If she just keeps hitting like she did here, I'll just push. But try to be a bit more patient with the decision, don't make it instantly, and this can help you. Then you push, okay. And now let's see, we have to crash the wave, we try to get the tower. So Kaisa stop, 11:30. And then this is why we also die. You see, if you were a bit more patient with the wave, we could have prevented that from happening. Again, it was a bit unlucky because, of course, if you ping her, it doesn't 100% mean that she's gonna listen. So sometimes you just have to...
I mean, this wasn't bad, no?
This one right here, what Alistar did?
Well, nothing bad happened.
Well, the thing is, this is already bad. Look at this. This is already bad. Look at this. right? Because if Pantheon is human, he goes on you. And then Lester goes on you.
Yes.
And then you need to force flash, right?
So you say I would have died if Pan goes on me.
You probably need to burn everything, which can be prevented if you just freeze the wave, keep freezing. Because now...
Yes. Well, I mean, of course, freezing would have been better. But yeah, I mean, I wanted to freeze, but from after having pushed the wave, maybe you say I shouldn't have gone for the plate, or?
Yeah. So right here, how is this wave? This is still coming into you because you didn't kill any minions.
No. I know what you mean, but I'm saying like after it's been pushed, like what should I have done?
After it's been pushed, if she's like keep pushing after you ping her, then
Yes.
you should push. This is good that you push. This is good that you push. This is good that you push. But you shouldn't go for a play because the plate is too healthy and you don't know where is Pantheon now. If you didn't have Pantheon, it's good to push because they have a decent word on River. But they can hex the flash here over the wall Alistar and then Pantheon as well. It's a bit iffy. And then yeah, this happened. Okay, let's see next play. Okay, this happened, sure. Alistar goes in, he dies. Okay, what is happening there? Okay, he dies, you push the wave. Let's see. It's gonna engage, you heal very early before the ignite, that's very, very good. You kill him instantly. After you kill him, what are you gonna do? I wouldn't really push this instantly. One, I would ping on my way danger so he doesn't take my wave, because you're full HP so you can push it by yourself. Two, if he's leaving and he's listening to you, I would not push when he's here. I will let him leave and then I push. But why? So
why would you wait before he left to push?
So yeah, why do you think I would ping to get the wave myself here? Why would I ask that I would like to get the wave by myself and not with Zed here?
Well, I'd probably just slow push one wave and hard push the other. And
okay, well, okay, let's recap then.
I'm not sure.
So you're saying that okay, so you kill Alistar. Right now you have 1.5k gold, you have Kraken Slayer, and you want to slow push now here.
No, just for one wave. But I'm not sure. I have...
Yeah, you have Kraken Slayer in base. There is no
Kraken.
reason to slow push here. Just crush the wave recall instantly. So this is good that you're pushing. But what's the problem with pushing with him here?
Well, I lose XP.
Exactly. So just ping on my way in the wave, ping danger on his head, and if he like wait him to leave, don't push now. Wait him to leave and then push. When he's right here, you're sure that if you kill the minions, he doesn't really get any experience.
Yes.
So you want to make sure you don't share experience with him. And so we learned to ask for resources. Like ask that you don't need him to be here. So you want to get the farm by yourself by pinging once you ask for resources. Sometimes he's just going to take the cannon. Sometimes he's going to just get the minion. But one ping doesn't really do harm. Sometimes you can even ping twice. It's fine.
For those of you who are struggling winning and climbing in solo queue but are serious about getting better, I also do coaching for players that want to improve and get their gameplay to the next level. Coaching can't make you better if you just play normals and ARAMs and don't like playing ranked, or you don't care about improving, you just play for fun, or let's say you just play the game for like 3 hours, maybe 4 hours per week, and that's about it. Coaching doesn't help you. Coaching can help you if you feel hard stuck, if you struggle carrying games, if you want to stop wasting time auto-piloting and not learning anything, if you run into a circle for a long time, if you want to find out the mistakes that hold you back, or simply maybe you have problems with the wave management, maybe you feel lost throughout the mid game, maybe you struggle with the decision making, macro, and you just want to learn how to do it properly from a professional coach. Or let's say you have difficulties checking the enemy jungle and you die a lot to ganks. Or simply maybe you just want to learn how to carry 1 versus 9 so you can actually climb and stop really wasting time. So what are you waiting for? Go ahead and book your own coaching now and start improving instantly. I'll see you in the session.